Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good morning. Such a beautiful, beautiful morning. It is still a little bit cold, and a couple of days ago it was raining and cold in Paris, and it's starting to be good, but still a little bit cold. So I visited this beautiful museum, Petit Palais, and it's a free museum. In Paris, there are 14 musées de la ville de Paris. So it's municipal museum, and it belongs to the city of Paris. And they are beautiful, grand scale, and very unique. Some of them, and most of them, are free for their permanent collection. And this Petit Palais, I have been here last year, and I have done a video about the sculpture and some of the Art Nouveau painting and decoration. But I did not have much time, so I decided this year I come here again and focus on the painting part. So before I go in, I was enjoying the beautiful courtyard. There is a coffee shop, and the mosaic marble floor of the corridors. It's such a fantastic, beautiful museum with wonderful artworks. And Sarah Bernhardt. And this time I had a chance to meet with, by chance follow into the exhibition of Sarah Bernhardt. This is Sarah Bernhardt's, this is one of his friend, one of her friend, very intimate friend and artist. Okay, so this exhibition is particularly, is a temporary exhibition. So from time to time they have this themed exhibition. I have heard about Sarah Bernhardt. This is Sarah Bernhardt. And when I first, last year, when I first started to learn French, I mean to pick up French again, to learn French a little bit deeper, I listened to I listened to YouTube videos. And one of the series of video is Secret Histoire or something by Stephen Byrne. He did a lot of documentary about historical figures, mostly French culture and history, and historical figures, historical monuments, historical events, and historical brands as something. So I was and he made a documentary about Sarah Bernhardt. And it was just so mesmerizing, so interesting, so fascinating to see that people in the circle talking about Sarah Bernhardt with so much passion, affection. And people talk with all the eyes glittering. This was the star, this was the star before the star was born, something like it. So I was very interested. I want to see I want to know more about it. And just by chance, I saw this exhibition. So in front of us, these are the artworks by Sarah Bernhardt herself. Sarah Bernhardt was born from an out-of-marriage family, and she grew up in Bretagne. And her use was quite, how do I say it, was kind of ignored, was kind of free. Because she was in the countryside, she could do a lot of things as she liked. And she has a very strong view and character. And one of the video talk about her was just a cheveux frisé with a bad hair. And a bad hair day lady. And so she was a lot of character, and she went into the theater world, became an actress. The one in front of us, the black hair lady, was a painter by the white hair lady, the white lady. The white lady was one of her intimate friend. This artist, yes, here the black, the lady in black, and lady in white. The lady in black was dressed, kind of cross-dressed, as a man's dress. So Sarah Bernhardt had played a lot of theatrical figures in men's costume. At that time, it was very common for a woman to wear men's clothes. And this white clothed lady was has seen Sarah Bernhardt's play and fell in love. Her name is Louise Aben, I forgot. Anyway, you will be able to see it. Anyway, she became a kind of life companion and a lifelong admirer of Sarah Bernhardt. And the lady in white clothes painted this piece of beautiful work. And she has done a lot of beautiful works of her. And Sarah Bernhardt is also the inspiration for a lot of very renowned artists. For example, Alphonse Mucha, Alphonse Mucha, Alphonse Mucha. Yeah. Mucha. We are talking about the same person, which is a flagship figure of Art Nouveau movement. He had a lot of beautiful paintings, and he saw Sarah Bernhardt's performance and totally mesmerized, totally fell in love, and start to do a lot of posters for Sarah Bernhardt and do paintings for Sarah Bernhardt and use Sarah Bernhardt as his model to produce a lot of commercial posters, and just use as a model, a real life model. And the interesting thing is that I hear different way of talking about her beauty. There are one part of people talking about her beauty and just absolutely fascinated by her beauty. She's the most beautiful, she's the most brilliant. There are other people talk about her, not about her beauty, but about her character. And some even say, actually, elle est pas belle, elle est pire. So she's not beautiful, she's just the worst, she's just the most, the unique. And her stands out not because of her beauty, and in fact she is beautiful, And I think there is something more than the surface beauty, is that her character and her way of presenting herself, her courage and her confidence just put her above the rest of performers. And she was also an entrepreneur, a businesswoman. She bought a theater and changed the name, redecorated an almost bankrupt old theater and named it Théâtre Sarah Bernhardt, and now it is called Theatre Théâtre de la Ville in Châtelet. And this time I wanted to visit there, but there was no performance at that particular time. Maybe another year I will follow up and go to visit it. And I think this one is Alphonse Mucha inspired, did a drawing of Sarah Bernhardt. So there are a lot of paintings that other artists does the painting of Sarah Bernhardt, and there are also the sculptures, the paintings, and the poetries Sarah Bernhardt created by herself. So coming to this exhibition, you can kind of get a feeling of how unique this woman is, and she has some very unique and a little bit bizarre taste of humor, or a taste of aesthetic. She wear a hat of chauve-souris, a bat hat, which in Western Occidental mythology or Occidental believing is kind of bad luck. Anyway, this is Alphonse Mucha's painting inspired by Sarah Bernhardt and about Sarah Bernhardt. Anyway, I do not have the knowledge to make a continuous, or to give a full view, full life of this artist, of this actress, but I definitely get the feeling how rich this woman has lived her life. She had a very unique starting of life, and she had never given up. She is always doing something, trying something, and put her hands into something, and performing, showing, and live the best of life, travel around the world. She had been to Africa, she had been to Africa, to America, to South America, Santiago, Rio de Janeiro, and Australia, Sydney, and where else? Asia, Russian, Europe, Swiss, a different country. Imagine at this old time she traveled all these places 200 years ago. It's just fascinating, so very fascinating, and I just feel so inspired by the character of Sarah Bernhardt. It's you have you have a view, you have a wish, you have a goal. Go ahead, do it. Enjoy your life. Live every day, every minute of life to the fullest and no regret. Fail, success, not even important. Live life. Thank you very, very much. I love you. I really do. Do. Cuckoo, bye bye.